What's up guys, it's Bishop. I'm doing this little tutorial video to show a few people, my friend TC, how to do a simple slideshow within Windows Movie Maker, a simple program that's found on all computers that have Windows XP. Basically, let's get in the program. This should be short and sweet actually. So let's go to Start down there, and then we'll go to All Programs, and then we'll click on Windows Movie Maker. Now what pops up, I rarely use this. As you can see, I've used it 4 times. I used to use it a lot actually in a lot of my videos, and I haven't for a while. So basically this should be pretty much the setup you guys get when you log in here. You got your little view screen over here, your preview screen, and then you have your collections of clips and transitions and stuff like that. But basically, if you just want to make a simple slideshow or a simple movie or something like that, add music to it and stuff, it's very easy, and I'm going to show you how. First, you go to File. You can save your project if you want to start out. Eventually, it will ask you to do that. But let's just go to File, Import into Collections. You can also do Control I to import it. Now at this point you can import anything such as video clips, MP3s, JPEGs, so you can import all the media files that you want. And it even says down here, files of type, all media files, just pictures, whatever you want. So let's say I wanted to make a slideshow of myself. Well, then in this import file box, you see, you can browse on your computer by this drop down menu. You can click on where the pictures are. For example, in my documents, I have my pictures, and there I am. I have the one picture of myself. As you see, it is now displayed over in the preview screen because it's clicked on. Unclick it, it disappears. You click on the picture that you just imported into your collection, and you drag it down into where it says video down here on the timeline. So now my picture is down on the timeline. You can draw the picture, make it longer in the video. So for example, if you were doing a song and you wanted the song to play for 30 seconds on this clip, you would drag this little bar out to the 30-second dash, and then you will go back over here in the preview screen where my mouse is. You would hit play over here, and it's playing no music because I haven't added any yet, but it's playing, it would play music, but it's just playing my picture for 30 seconds because that's all that I told it to do. So for example, let's say you want to enter another picture. On my desktop gaming PC, which is what I'm on now, I don't have too many pictures because I use it mainly for gaming, but I think I do have some Call of Duty screenshots. So let's say I import a screenshot. I take the screenshot and just drag it down there. And that's how you add pictures or movie files to the timeline at the bottom. So basically I have this picture of me for 30 seconds, and then I also have this Call of Duty screenshot. You can drag as many of these down as you want, but that doesn't make too much sense when you can just drag it and make it bigger. So there is how you add pictures to your future movie. Now let's say you want to add some audio or music. Well, on this desktop PC, I don't have any music because I use it for gaming. So I'm just going to search real quick on my computer where I can find Beethoven's Harmony or Symphony Number 9, because that's the sample music that comes with Windows. So I get the file extension, although in this case, you guys wouldn't use the Beethoven's Symphony Number 9. You guys would pick what music you want. So all you have to do is go to File, Import into Collections, and then wherever the music is found on your computer, you find it. For example, if you're using iTunes, you would click on My Documents, My Music, and it would be listed there in the iTunes Music folder. Like I said before, it imports MP3, WAV, .avi, whatever you want. So, for example, I am looking for this Beethoven's music, so it has a little description of where it is. It says to go and see Documents and Settings. Let's see, All Users Documents, All Users Documents, Shared Documents, Shared Music, Sample Music. Beethoven's number 9. But like I said, you guys wouldn't use that. You would just use whatever MP3 you want. So then you would click and drag, similar to what we did in the pictures, drag this down into the timeline. So we now have this down into the timeline with our pictures. So we can hit play over here in the preview side. Just hit play. And you guys can't hear it because I have my headphones plugged in. But right now you would hear Beethoven's Symphony number 9 over the picture. Now if you wanted to increase the volume, over here on the left it says set audio levels. You can click that and increase the volume however you want. So like I said, this is playing first over the picture of me for about 30 seconds, and then it goes into the screenshots. Now, for example, if you guys were going to do a slideshow of pictures of friends, let's say you want each picture about 5 seconds long, so you would shorten all these, and you would drag other pictures down in between, and if in the music, if it gets like pumped up, you want to drag like the funny pictures in down there or something like that. You kind of play with the music however you design your movie. Actually, what I just said made no sense, but you guys know what I'm saying. So that's how you drag audio into and pictures or video. Like I said, you could drag video down there too into the timeline. Now let's say you wanted to add some titles. So up here at the top, you click on Task. You have Task and Collections. You click on Task, where you can also hit Import Video, Import Pictures, and Import Audio. But you go to Edit Movie. On Edit Movie, you see Make Titles or Credits. It's really easy to follow. So then it says Add Title at the beginning of the movie, Add Title before the selected clip, Add Title on the selected clip, Add Title after the selected clip, or Add Credits at the end of the movie. So let's add it at the title. Add the title at the beginning, and we would just type this as, we'll just type it as beginning. And then you would hit change the title animation or change the text font and color if you don't like that blue and white. I'm a fan of the colors black and white. I think it looks real cool, and you can change whatever font you want in this menu here. I'm a fan of Comic Sans MS. So then after you add that, you can hit done. You can make the size bigger, you can make it smaller. It's up to you. Whatever size you want, you can position it on the left, on the right, in the center, underline it, bold it, underline it, whatever you want, italics it. Then you hit done, add title to the movie. So that appears at the beginning because that's where we told it to appear. We can then hit play, and we see that with Beethoven's music playing, the first thing was the title. If you want a clip to kind of fade in from black, kind of give it a transitional phase, all you have to do is right click on the clip itself and hit fade in. Right click on the clip itself and hit fade out if you want it to fade out to black. So as you see this picture here, it will slowly fade out to black into another picture. So that little transition is cool, but there are also many more video transitions in the menu on the side. Under Edit Movie again, where we found to make titles or credits, you will see View Video Transitions, where that gives you a lot of fancy video transitions to do. Now, a lot of these aren't really professional looking, they're more for fun, such as the keyhole or the heart or stuff like that, but some of them can be really, really cool, like the dissolve effect or the bars effect. I like the shatter to the right, shatter up left. So let's say I would drag one of these shatters down in between my pictures. We'll see you drag it in between the two pictures. You'll kind of see a little blue bar show up when you want it. So let's see exactly what it looks like after we shatter from me into a screenshot. There I am. I've just been shattered into a screenshot. So there are all the transitions that you can use. Well, since we want to make credits at the end of the movie, you go back up to Make Titles or Credits, and you do credits at the end of the movie. You then type whatever you want. I always used to type thank you for watching to let my fans know I do appreciate their support. So then I hit done, add title to movie, and there it is. Very similar to the pictures where we can click and drag them and make them last longer in the preview screen, you can click and drag these as well. If you want your credits to take a while to scroll, you would drag it longer, but if you want your credits just to run by real fast, you make it real short. Here's an example. Real short. So now that we have this music down here that's a little longer than our movie. Let's say we want it to end when our movie ends. We click the little blue bar there. Then we go over here in the preview and it says split the clip into 2 clips at the current frame, also known as Control L. We click that and it has split our audio clip into 2 clips. We then can drag one further on if we want to add our own audio or a different song, or we can just hit delete. Now, a song being cut off right in the middle of it usually doesn't sound good. So if we want to fade that out, very similar to the picture clips, we can just right click and hit fade out. We can right click and also hit fade in. That way it gives it a smooth transition into the movie and a smooth transition out of the movie. So now that we have that all set, we have the movie with the title credit at the beginning. We then have a few pictures, and then we have a transition, the shatter up left, and then we also have credits at the end of the movie, as well as Beethoven's Symphony No. 9 mixed in. So let's say we want to save this movie, maybe upload it on Tango or upload it on YouTube. Now what we do at the top, we go File, Save Movie File, because we want to save the movie. It then comes down with this Save Movie wizard. It's always good to save it to My Computer, which is the first listing. You hit Next. You then enter whatever file name for your saved movie. You can say first movie, second movie, or if it's about a trip to Florida, just type Florida or FL for short. It then asks you to choose a place to save your movie. I always go with the desktop because that's like the easiest place for me to find it. I then hit Next. Then it asks what kind of settings you want for it. Sometimes you want video settings, like you can go other settings for video broadband, like higher quality, lower quality, stuff like that. I usually just go best quality for playback on my computer. It's what's recommended. You also can see the estimated space required for the file. It's not always accurate. Usually the real file's a little less than what this estimate is, but sometimes I have seen it a little bit more. And it shows the display size and everything like that. Then you just hit Next, and it starts saving your movie. Like this very short movie, of course, will take no time at all. Movie file name, like I said, FL, it's being saved on my desktop. Then it says optional, you can play movie when I'm finished, or you can just hit finish. So let's uncheck that. Let's hit finish. Let's close out of this. Like I said, eventually it would ask you if you want to save your project. You can, you don't have to, it's up to you. You can hit no. So then we close out the search. And then right here on the desktop is our movie file, FL, for our movie. You can play it in Windows Movie Player, or if you have QuickTime, whatever works best for you. You then double click the movie file and it'll start playing. Beginning, that was our intro. There's the picture of me. Then there's a picture of the Call of Duty. And then there's me again. Here comes the shatter. Are we ready? Boom, there it was. There's Call of Duty. And then there was our quick outro. Now the reason why there was no music played again was because I have my headphones plugged in because I game on this PC. So I do have 5.1 surround sound, but when I game I like to put my headphones on and talk on TeamSpeak. So we have just created a little movie file that we can upload on the internet or send via email. Because emails, let's say their max that you can upload in an email is like 10 megabytes on Hotmail. This size is only 1.88 megabytes, which was less than what it said. It was about half actually. So you can send your movie file in an email as an attachment to whoever you want. So that's how you make a quick and easy movie within Windows Movie Maker for the computer Windows XP. Thank you for watching.